Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Matt Antonelli here, answering your questions today. Today's question is, did playing in the major leagues take the aura away from the game for me? And this is a really interesting question because I grew up a humongous baseball fan, a huge Boston Red Sox fan. I'm just a real sports nut. That's a If you know what movie that's from, put it in the comment section below. But anyways, I really did. I was a really big sports fan. I still am a huge sports fan. Grew up just north of Boston. And so I grew up a huge Red Sox fan, Patriots fan, Celtics fan, Bruins fan. Um, I still am a huge Patriots fan and Celtics fan, not so much a Bruins fan anymore, and I'm not a Red Sox fan anymore. And so that's what I want to talk about today, how I went from being such a huge fan that literally watched every single game. I remember like my whole life, like the Red Sox could lose game like 56 of the season, which pretty much meant nothing, and I'd like go to bed like wanting to cry and couldn't sleep at night because we're not going to make the playoffs now because we lost one game. So that's the type of fan I was. And I get drafted in 2006, okay? So I get drafted, and I'm still a huge fan. At this point, I'm a humongous Red Sox fan. So I go and play, all right? I go out to play A-ball. I'm going to play Eugene, Oregon. And here's what happens. Again, this is what happened to me. I'd be interested to know if this happened to anybody else. If anyone here has played professional baseball or professional any other sports and this happened to you, let me know in the comment section below. So I went and played, and the first, you're playing that year, and after the games are done, you go home and you watch Sports Center, and you end up, hey, the Red Sox win. You're still following for a little bit, and you do that for pretty much. At least I did that for like my first year, and then the second year starts up, and it's a little bit less. You end up playing, and you're always here's the problem. You're always playing at night. So the Red Sox are playing at, let's say, 7 o'clock, and you're always playing at the same time. If you're on the West Coast, then the times are a little bit different, but you're always at the park, and so you're not really watching a whole lot of games. And honestly, before long, it probably took me about 2 years, I stopped following altogether. And once you stop following, you kind of get out of touch for what's going on, and you just lose. I just lost all interest in the team to the point where by probably my third year, they could have went 0 and 162, and I wouldn't care. And like today, this is the crazy part. I've been done playing now for 4 years, 5 years. Wow, I have not played for 5 years, and I don't. Same thing. Like the Red Sox mean nothing to me. Like absolutely zero. And you may think that doesn't sound that crazy because there's plenty of people out there that don't follow their home teams. But I was the biggest fan of all time, and now I don't even care. I don't even know if they won or if they lost. I don't watch any games. The only reason I watch a game is if I put the TV on and they happen to be on. But I'll just as easily watch a Yankees game or a Cardinals game or a Cubs game. I just watch baseball. I'm a fan of baseball. I don't care about the Red Sox at all. Now, I'm still a huge fan of the Patriots, probably bigger than I ever was, and a huge fan of the Celtics. But I always wonder, like, what if I played professional football? Would I have lost my interest in the Patriots? Or if I played basketball, would I have lost my interest in the Celtics? And would I still be a Red Sox fan? I think I probably would have. And, I've talked to my wife about this before and some of my, friends and stuff. It's just really strange when you play Major League Baseball or any professional sport and it becomes your job, right? And it's still really fun. Anytime I say that baseball is my job, everyone's like, hey, man, like, you could have a lot worse jobs than playing baseball. Absolutely. Like, I'm super lucky that I got to play baseball as a job. But regardless, it still is a job. You get paid to play, and you're playing a lot. Like you're there every single day, pretty much for 8 months out of the year, even more, 9 months out of the year, and then those other 3 months you're home. You're training, right? So it is a job. And it ends up feeling more like a business when as a fan, there's no business. Like you don't feel the business aspect of it at all. But when you're a player, you end up feeling like it's a business because you get cut and released and people tell you, like I want to play on the Padres, right? I'm playing on the Padres and someone comes up to you and says, hey man, you're no longer on the Padres. See you later. Like that makes it feel like a business. And that happened to me a bunch. I went to the Nationals, and then after the year, they told me, we don't want you anymore. And then I went to the Orioles, and 2 months in, they said, we really don't want you. Go play someplace else. And the Yankees picked me up, and then they called me and said, hey, man, we don't want you anymore. And then the Indians said, we really want you. And then after a month, they said, hey, man, like, beat it. We don't want you anymore. So when this happens to you over and over again, you start feeling like baseball. You really see the business side of things. And so when I watch games now, like, I end up watching it from a totally different perspective as I did as a fan. And so that kind of, I think, also changes it now where I just can't get back into it. Like now I'm no longer a player. I can watch all the games I want, but I can't do it. I can watch the games and I can enjoy baseball, but I can't watch it and cheer for a team, especially the Red Sox. And it's really, really strange. But I think that really is what happened is the business part of it and the job business part of it kind of changes your perspective on it and your view, and I still can't shake that after 5 years. So I wonder if that'll ever go away. My son is 3 and he really likes baseball, and he doesn't really know who the Red Sox are. He just knows they have a B on their hat and that they play in Boston, which is somewhat close to our house. And I wonder if as he gets older and starts cheering for the team, just like I did when I was younger, I'm sure he'll be a fan of the Red Sox. I wonder if I'll start to finally get back into it, watching it with him, or if I'm always going to feel this way. Kind of stinks because like I said, I love having a team to cheer for, and I'd like to have a baseball team to cheer for, but I just can't do it. So again, let me know if you've had this experience. If anybody out there has had the same thing happen to them that has happened to me, put that in the comment section below. I'd enjoy hearing that and getting your guys' perspective or girls' perspective on that as well. So that's all I got today. Hopefully that makes sense for everybody. Subscribe to the channel if you're not done so already. Give us a thumbs up. Share the video with all your friends. I'd really appreciate that. Check out the description box below. We've got a bunch of stuff down there. We got a deal going on with Plate Crate. You guys can get 50% off, or girls can get 50% off of your first Plate Crate. We've also got a link down in the description box that will allow you to support the channel on our Patreon site. And we got a bunch of other stuff to check out down there as well. And that's all I got. Thank you so much again for watching. I really appreciate it. And we will go Celtics, and we'll talk to you later.